It's your favorite hobby gremlin, Alaina, back at it again with this week's top 5 cards. This week, we're going to be taking a look at this year's draft class of quarterbacks who have had the highest selling cards. Now, after taking a look at the list of QBs from this year's rookie class, I wanted to see which of these stars has cards selling for thousands of dollars, and I wasn't disappointed. Before even receiving a snap in the NFL, some of these cards sold for 4, even 5 figures. The kicker? Some of these cards aren't even the actual card, but you're gonna have to watch the whole video to see which ones are. We'll talk a little bit about each player, what college they came from, and where they fell in the draft before telling you the price. Who do you think came in at number 1? Before we get into the prices, I wanted to remind you collectors to like and subscribe to Dave and Adam's YouTube page so you never miss a second of our unboxings, giveaways, and of course, my top 5 series. Coming in at number 5 most expensive quarterback out of this year's rookie class is none other than Hendon Hooker. Actually, his first name isn't even Hendon, it's actually Allen, which doesn't matter at all to this video. I just thought it was funny that he goes by Hendon. Originally from North Carolina, Allen started his college career at Virginia Tech and transferred his senior year to the SEC, attending Tennessee his last year. He finished that season with 2,945 passing yards, 31 passing touchdowns, and 3 interceptions to go along with 166 carries and 616 rushing yards and 5 rushing touchdowns. Hendon then entered the draft in 2023. He hasn't been touted quite as much as his counterparts in this draft, but has the potential to make a name for himself. Hendon was taken in the 3rd round at pick 68 and is now the backup to Jared Goff for the Detroit Lions. Collectors are definitely paying attention to Mr. Hooker because his 2022 Panini Select 2023 Extended Rookie Class Gold numbered 4 out of 10 Redemption, yes you heard redemption, sold on June 27, 2023 through eBay for $3,000. Coming in at number 4 most expensive quarterback out of this year's rookie class is Will Levis. Will Levis is originally from Connecticut and started his collegiate football career at Penn State. He was redshirted his first year and eventually went on to play at Kentucky after sticking with Penn for 2 years. Will actually graduated with a degree in finance from Penn State. Once he arrived at Kentucky, he was named the starter and played all 13 games for Kentucky. He completed 233 of 353 passes for 2,827 yards and 24 touchdowns while running for 376 yards and 9 touchdowns. Levis even led Kentucky to victory over Iowa in the Citrus Bowl, a game that really helped him put him on the map. He entered the 2023 draft and was expected to go in the 1st round easily. While his draft boards changed and Will sat anxiously waiting for his turn to get picked, Levis was selected in the 2nd round at pick 33, starting his career with the Tennessee Titans. The Titans really need a solid QB option considering their options are bad and even worse with Tannehill and Willis. So the hobby may be all in on Levis because his redemption made this list too. Will Levis's 2022 Panini XRC Black 1 of 1 redemption sold through eBay on August 5th, 2023 for $5,100.94. I want to remind you collectors again to like and subscribe to this channel and never miss a second of our content on social media at DA Card World. You can also buy into breaks on our website at dacardworld.com or catch up on hobby news on our blog tab. Coming in at number 3 most expensive quarterback out of this year's rookie class is surprisingly CJ Stroud. CJ is also short for Coleridge Bernard, which I love. Coleridge grew up in California and started and ended his career at Ohio State. He holds many records at Ohio State, including most passing yards in a single game with 573 yards, as well as being the first player to throw 6 touchdowns 3 times. Absolute baller activity. Stroud was also a Heisman Trophy finalist in 2021 and in 2022. He comes into the league hoping to break the Ohio State curse we hear about in the mainstream sports media. He entered the 2023 draft as the best, or as Draft Order would put it, the 2nd best in the class. He was selected 2nd overall and is now the quarterback for the Houston Texans. The Texans, whose QB's journey has been bumpy, are hoping for CJ to pan out. Not only the fans in the organization hoping for this reality, but collectors are too. This number 3 card is another redemption out of 2023 Panini Select. CJ Stroud's XRC number 2 out of 10 redemption. It sold through eBay on June 20th, 2023 for $5,400. Coming in at number 2 most expensive quarterback out of this year's rookie class is my favorite rookie quarterback, Anthony Richardson. Anthony was born in Miami and stayed in Florida for his college career. He played at Florida for his whole college career, appearing in only 4 games his first year. Following the end of the 2022 season, he announced he'd be entering the 2023 draft. Although his college stats aren't as flashy as Stroud, he was still able to impress scouts and secure a spot as a first-round pick. He was selected 4th overall by the Indianapolis Colts. He's one of the taller quarterbacks from this class, with his ability to run making him a double threat. Anthony Richardson's 2022 Bowman Chrome University Superfactor Auto 1/1 ungraded sold through eBay on March 19, 2023, a month before the draft, for $7,237. And finally, coming in at number 1 most expensive quarterback out of this year's rookie class is none other than the first-round pick himself, Bryce Young. Originally born in Philly, Young lived in Pasadena, California for most of his life. As a senior in high school, he was the Los Angeles Times Player of the Year and California's Gatorade Football Player of the Year. He went on to play at Alabama, where he acquired more accolades. His freshman year, he backed up Mac Jones. By his sophomore year, he was starting. In the same year, he won the Heisman Trophy, becoming the first player at Alabama to do so. He also won AP Player of the Year, the Davey O'Brien Award, the Manning Award, SEC Offensive Player of the Year, and was a consensus All-American. Overall, Young passed for 4,872 yards, had 47 passing touchdowns, and 7 interceptions during his time at Bama. So it shouldn't be surprising why fans and collectors are excited for him to play for the Carolina Panthers. This sale blows all the other ones out of the water significantly. Bryce Young's 2022 Panini Select XRC Black Prism 1/1 redemption sold on July 7, 2023 through eBay for $22,100, making it the most expensive quarterback out of this year's rookie class card ever sold. With the NFLPA and Panini news, I wonder when those collectors will get the redemptions in and if those quarterbacks will pan out for them to make their return. I'll be waiting here for that reality. Thanks for watching this week's Top 5 Cards. Thanks for tuning in, and let me know in the comments, what top 5 do you want to see?